Hello. Alright, welcome to the podcast.
We only beeped once that time.
Alright, I'm Hatter, this is Holden.
Did we film like a 2-second podcast before? Oh, hi there.
It didn't seem that long.
I didn't see there.
Last podcast like 15 minutes. Alright, this is Drunk Doctor Who, Heroes and Villains.
No, like
Villains?
before we started last podcast.
I don't think so.
We filmed like a 2-second podcast before that one.
No, I don't think so.
We just went boop, boop.
We'll see. Alright, episode 50. Hey, cheers.
50.
Episode 50 for Heroes and Villains.
Our half centennial.
Where we will not be getting as drunk as we did for the 50th episode, the War Games of the main podcast.
That was a bit longer, hopefully, than this podcast.
That was crazy. Anyway, so we're talking about Perpugilliam Brown,
Yeah, it must have
also
been
known as Peri.
a holiday, right?
It was.
MLK?
What?
When we watched.
Well, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Me either.
Yeah.
What is it with people having colors for last names?
Brown?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people have colors for last names.
Professor Green.
Oh, now you're
The
bringing a
billiard.
clue. Yeah. Alright.
The candlestick.
Okay, so I am drinking Crown Royal. And you?
Straight tea. I bought it
Twisted
as twisted tea, yeah, but then I did that. And
Straightened it out.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Peri is a companion of the Doctor, if you don't already know.
Yeah, she is. She enters on Davison's second season?
Third season.
Third season.
His penultimate serial.
And she just has a harrowing time as this companion.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We're talking about how dark things got with Davison.
Yeah.
How everyone
gosh.
kept dying.
Yeah,
And
with
poor
Peri, it was...
she was-
Yeah,
and she never complained about it, hardly ever.
No, really. No, she shows up, and let me check the name of the serial. It's the one where, it's a serial where Turlo leaves
Yes,
and Chameleon leaves. Planet of Fire.
jump in the water.
Yeah, she jumps in the water off this Greek ship, gets rescued by Turlo, brings her into the TARDIS. She's hot in that bikini.
They used Turlo's eyebrows as a life buoy.
He has some wicked eyebrows.
Very buoyant, I imagine.
Anyway, so
Like a duck's feather.
yeah, she's British, but she affects a really good American accent. She's really good looking, really fit, beautiful, pretty look at. They called her, something for the dads
Not
at one point.
not as fit as the next companion. Mitzi? I already forgot. Mel.
Okay, no. Peri's more fit, but Mel is just a health nut, which was a thing in the late 70s, so.
Peri stuck around longer than Mel does, right?
Yes.
We don't have Mel for very long.
Alright, Peri is there for the last two serials with Davison, and she's there for the first full season of Colin Baker, and then half of the next season. Actually, slightly more than half. So she's there for almost 2 complete seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of marry her off to Brian Blessed off camera.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
Yes, it is. They state it very distinctly.
Well, at this point in the timeline, we think she's dead still.
No, remember
Oh, they revealed
it
that
very
she
distinctly in the
married
Trial of a Time Lord.
a prince?
Brian Blessed, the king. She's a queen.
King.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Anyway,
That's kind of like when Jango Fett got swallowed by the Sarlacc pit,
yeah.
and then later they're like, "Oh, he's a really popular character." No, just kidding. He didn't die. He's back now.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, Darth Maul got cut in half. Well, he's back now too.
It's a clone. Clone Wars.
Just keep bringing them back.
Right. Now Peri.
I hate when they do that. Like, didn't that ruin Kingsman 2?
Okay, I do not like that about Kingsman 2, but it didn't ruin it. I friggin' love the. I think the first one is so amazing.
The first one was great.
The second one is good.
Terrible.
It's good, but it's not amazing. It's like a 3.5 star instead of a 4.5 star, like the first one.
The first one's a good movie, and the second one's like a good bad movie.
Okay, so I think it's great movie, good movie. I like them a little better than you do apparently. But yes, I did not like them bringing what's his face back. Although to be fair, he was good.
Spoilers.
Elton John was a little more questionable than that to me.
He was so loud in that movie. Just the outfits and the CGI like Matrix fight scene.
Now, I did like the fact that Eggsy had married the Danish princess or whatever. That was great.
I like that too.
And he had to do that scene with that girl at Coachella or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't like doing it because he was in love with the princess.
He got in trouble.
I like that. I do like that.
That was another reason why the movie's so dumb. That's just the dumbest plot device.
There were a lot of dumb plot devices in that, but it was fun. It was fun, and to me, it was better than the King's Man.
I didn't watch that one.
Okay,
I bet it was.
The part about Rasputin was really good.
I watched the third one. What was that called?
The King's Man.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of the second one. Yeah, I just watched the first two.
The third one is I didn't like it because it didn't have Eggsy, but it was the King's Man.
It didn't even have. Oh, it was a prequel, right?
It was way prequel because he was busy doing some stuff or something. I really, really want Eggsy to be Bond, but I don't think he's Bond at the moment. He may be Bond in the future. I think they picked another guy. But
I think he'd do a good job.
Yeah. But anyway, we're doing Heroes and Villains because we're between the 6th and 7th Doctors doing cleanup. Tonight we watched a movie,
Top Secret.
Top Secret, which we talked about in the last episode.
Which means you don't get to know what movie we watched.
No, so did you enjoy Top Secret?
It's Top Secret. You don't get to know.
Did you enjoy the movie?
It's Top Secret, actually. It's like Fight Club. I can't talk about it. I did like the movie. It was funny.
It was funny. It was hilarious. All right.
Even though...
Yeah. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that I'll mention things like there's this and this movie.
Nights.
Yeah. And then he'll go, what? I'm like, you've never seen that movie? He'll be like, no. I'm like, write it down. And then we eventually watch them.
Sometimes twice. I'm not very good at the list thing.
We actually watched Swoop's Apocalypse twice, but it's a great movie. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch it twice?
I enjoyed it even more on the second watch, I think.
All right, so Peri is there for a while. In many cases, she's horribly abused a lot of times.
Gosh.
From the doctor, the 6th Doctor choking her, to the Master, just being really creepy with her. And
just like random alien villains going, oh, I shall make you my queen.
Kings of Andronazi, right.
A reptile.
Right, her second serial.
Because and back to back, the plot point for both of those serials was the villain's in love with Peri. And then the very next serial...
the villain's in love with Peri. Oh, and then I'm going to choke you, yes. It's bad. She ends up getting some more demure outfits later in Colin Baker's run.
Like the perfume? Dior?
No, demure.
What does that mean?
Conservative.
Oh.
Less revealing. Yeah. She does. So like they're in the what's the one where you have the Master Davros and the guy from the Young Ones.
The Daleks one.
Yeah. So she finally gets like it's a cold planet, so she gets like an actual outfit. Yeah. And then she continues with a bit of that through...
They toned it down.
The Trial of a Time Lord, yeah.
Because it was a little loud.
Okay.
I'm sure they're getting letters.
So what's your favorite cereal of hers?
From the dads asking.
What's your favorite cereal of Peri's? Oh. And what's your cereal that you think she was best in?
Let me look at the list.
Alright. We have... Okay, Planet of Fire, which she showed up, and that's her first serial. Then, of course, Caves of Andronazi.
Good one.
Twin Dilemma. Attack of the Cybermen. Vengeance on Varos. Oh, I freaking love Vengeance on Varos. That was probably my favorite. Oh, no. Sorry. The Two Doctors is my favorite serial that she's in. Not my favorite serial for her. That would probably be Vengeance on Varos. But my favorite serial she's in is The Two Doctors. Where they keep, they were trying to eat her. Remember that guy, The Two Doctors, kept trying to eat her, cut her up and eat her, yeah.
That was creepy. I don't like that so much. Yeah, I like The Two Doctors. Not my favorite Peri cereal.
No, I think my favorite Peri, the one for Peri, would probably be Vengeance on Varos.
Probably mine too. That's where, like, her character really... But isn't she pretending to be someone in that one?
No, that's the one where that guy, they're in that kind of 1984 civilization, and the guy keeps having to put himself up for votes, and he barely survives.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Kind of the you've got Gil.
Yeah, I didn't like that one so much.
Or Syl, yeah.
I take it back.
Alright, Time Lash, Revelation of the Daleks, that's the one with Davros and the Daleks. And then Trial of a Time Lord, Mysterious Planet, she was pretty good in that one. Mm-hmm. And then Trial of a Time Lord, Mind Warp, and that's where they marry her off.
Let's do the Mind Warp again.
So,
but we thought she died.
They say that she dies at one point, but it was literally simply the Valyard trying to get the Doctor's goat, you know?
But we never see her again after that.
Actually, no. She never shows up in the main show, at least to this point, again. She does show up in a trailer for one of the classic seasons. And that's it. It's all we've ever seen of her again. A trailer from one of the classic seasons, yeah.
Like where they were using old footage?
No. With these Blu-ray collections that they have here, okay, for the seasons, they lately have been making trailers so that you want to go out and buy the Blu-ray collection.
So they got current day
They get her from the current day playing her character as she would be in the current day. And they've done this for Ace for one of the seasons as well.
But not in the actual show, they just do the trailer?
Yeah, it's just in the trailer.
It seems like such a tease. It's like, here's a callback to a character doing the trailer for the season they're not in.
They only bring characters back for seasons they're in. So they do a trailer for that season. They do it with the character in the modern era, like this is Peri, 40 years on, but they do it for a trailer for the season that she's in.
So she is in the season.
The one they made the trailer.
Her character, but a different act.
No, her.
Okay.
You are so pulling my leg.
No.
Okay.
I have so much trouble following.
Okay. So right here,
yeah,
see that season right there, that Blu-ray season of Colin Baker.
So she filmed they're filming trailers for the seasons they were in.
Yes.
Re-released. Okay.
Yeah, so that Blu-ray right there.
I thought you meant they were filming trailers to like upcoming seasons.
No. That Blu-ray season right there, Colin Baker's first season, the 22nd season.
That makes more sense.
That season has a Blu-ray trailer. Has a trailer for the Blu-ray, which includes Peri, but it was made recently, where she's the proper age from 40 years on or whatever it is.
Okay.
35, 38.
I'm on the same page now.
Okay. All right. Any questions or anything else about Peri?
Mark of the Rani was a good one.
I do like Mark of the Rani. And we will see the Rani again. She's up on our board because of that. In fact, we'll see her the first serial of the 7th Doctor.
Hey, that's coming up. That's our next main podcast.
Okay.
Serial.
Wait. Our next serial for the main show.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be episode number 148. Time and the Ronnie.
148.
Yep, we're getting close to 150. Which is Delta and the Bannerman. I like that episode.
Delta
and the It's
the Bannerman
and the Bannerman.
Bannerman.
That name is a take on Sushi and the Banshees.
Oh.
So Delta and the Bannerman.
Man, Bannerman must have been in such good shape. Just holding sticks all day. Above their head like that.
But yeah, so once we get past doing some movies, some heroes and villains, the Daleks colorized, and Wartime Chronicles. So it'll take a few weeks, but we'll get to Time and the Ronnie and start the 7th Doctor, and he has 3 seasons, although they're abbreviated seasons.
You ever watch Peri's actor play someone in another show or movie?
Have I seen the actress play another character in another show?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Did she play anyone else?
Well, I'm sure she has, yeah.
If I got on Doctor Who, like, that'd be it. I'd be like, I made it. I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
sign off here.
Davison, we just talked about him a few minutes ago. And oh, by the way, sorry, we didn't change the date. It is 4/15, tax day, April 15th. But on the last podcast, we had 4/8 up there. Unfortunately, sorry.
7:45.
But it's up there for 4/18.
It's like 8:15.
No, I'm talking about the date, not the time. But no, Davison came to Doctor Who from a show called All Creatures Great and Small.
So we have military time. Why don't we have military date?
Because there's only one date. Now, a lot of the world does...
Gregorian calendar.
Yeah. A lot of the world does day, month, year.
Yeah.
So when I put it on Digital Spy, I have to say February 10th.
Yeah.
I can't say 2/10 because they'll think that's the 2nd of October.
February. Yeah.
So I have to put February 10th, to distinguish.
A lot of British people on that website.
British, Australian, American. I mean, any part of the former British Empire that speaks English.
So is the whole website for Doctor Who, or is it
no,
just...
Digital Spy is a lot of stuff. Doctor Who is just one small part of it.
So it's like Reddit?
I guess so.
Cool.
Except I think it's in a better format. Reddit is a weird format.
Yeah, I never liked how they're... the drop downs and the...
Yeah, I don't care for Reddit's format.
All the little arrows that lead back up pointing to the username.
Alright, so generally speaking, I love Peri. She was great.
She's good.
Yeah.
I think Mark of the Ronnie was probably my favorite Peri serial.
For Peri's performance.
Yeah.
Okay. Because my favorite one that she's in is The Two Doctors, but for the performance, I like Vengeance on Varos.
I just didn't like that whole serial.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
In a few minutes.
No, this is actually next week.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week, and we will probably do Dogs and some more Heroes and Villains.
Heroes and Villains. Stay tuned.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Shuffle, shuffle. Need a key fob for this thing. Choo choo.